Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Guys, you guys can just see from my face the way I am so happy. I'm about to step out, so and I thought let me quickly make this video. Guys, I'm so happy to finally announce to you guys that I finally found a space. So I am moving next week. I'm seeing my old house. I was usually editing my empty apartment tour video on my iPad, and I realized that the video has no intro. Like, I just opened my camera, I started filming the house with no single intro. First of all, I want to say you follow me on TikTok. My TikTok is on fire right now. If you're not following me on TikTok, it's your loss, okay? Because that's where I post. Like, I feel like TikTok is so easy for you to just film and post. But for my YouTube, you guys are literally the last to get the news, because on YouTube you have to literally film. After filming, editing, make sure you get to 8+ minutes. Before we dive into the apartment tour, I want to say, like, I'm really happy for the house I finally chose. If you're looking for a house, one thing I'm going to tell you, I think I'm going to mention it in the vlog, is that do not settle. I know looking for a house can a bit be desperate, especially if your rent in your previous house already expired. You're so desperate to get a new place. Believe me, do not settle. Take your time and search for a house. And I ended up with, even though I was looking for like a 2-bedroom apartment, but I ended up with like a whole duplex that has like an extra room at the back. I can't remember filming that room in the video, but I'm going to show you guys when I move into the house. So I finally found a space and I am so happy. Yeah, so I got every single thing I wanted in the house, except few things which I can literally change myself over the time, or a few things I can literally live with. I can't wait to move out of this house. Like, I really can't wait to move out of this house. Hopefully, I'm going to be the boss we are going to use to move is coming next week. So we are actually preparing. I've dismantled a lot of things. I don't want to show you guys what is going on in the background. You guys are with me on this journey, the decorating of the house, the whole thing. In fact, I feel like with the whole moving thing and moving into the house, it's going to give me a lot of inspiration for content. So you might want to follow if you're not following. So let me show you guys. So let's go ahead and move into the tour. So I'm going to be juggling between voiceover and the actual audio from the video, just to avoid some really loud noise. So when you move into the house, the first thing you're going to see is the living room, which is downstairs. I don't know if I mentioned earlier that this is a 2-bedroom duplex with a BQ at the back. Okay, so the parlor is downstairs while the rooms are upstairs. So let me go ahead and just take you guys through the parlor. So this is what the living room looks like. Living room, sitting room, whatever you want to call it. So we have this other side which leads to the kitchen, which I feel like is going to be the dining side. And we have this actual side that you're going to see when you enter the house, which is going to be like when we're going to have our couch, a center table. Like, this is going to be like the main sitting room. Then when you, which for me the size is okay, even though I feel like it's not so massive, but it is very sizable, and my couch that I plan to put in here will fit in perfectly. So when you turn over to the other side, you're going to have the other side of the living room, which obviously from the way it looks is going to be dining. Honestly, moving into the house, I didn't really plan dining, but with this whole thing going on right now, I think I'll have to put dining here, because I just can't leave this space empty, and I don't know exactly what to do with this if it's not dining. And again, at the end of the day, dining is very useful, where you eat, where you can even work if you want. And another thing that also exciting about this dining area is the fact that the light at the top, they put this inner light inside of the ceiling. There's no light right now, what I've showed you guys, but I really wish they made space for chandelier so I can put in this drop down chandelier kind of thing, but it looks empty. There's no space. I don't know if it's something I can work on, but I would have loved like a space there where I can put that drop down light. That kind of light is only available for the parlor side. If you guys look at the roof, that place that has little wire is where you can, you know, attach your chandelier. Hear me? Like, the lighting in this house is one thing that stands out for me. The light is so pretty. Every single, like, I love the way the landlord made it, that there's window every single. There's this one window here. We have 2 other windows here, and we have another big window there. Then the entire door. Like, when I open up this space, I have no single complaint when it comes to lighting. Can you guys see that? So this is pretty much me trying to show you guys a different angle of the house, and the video is all over the place, and you guys can just manage it. This particular day I was really tired and exhausted. You can see me looking like a market woman. But yeah, so when you move from the sitting room, you see the staircase that lead upstairs, where we have the 2 rooms. One thing I love about this house is that the landlord did not try to play with colors. You know how Nigerian landlord can do? This part is green, the other part is yellow, the other part is black. I am so glad to see that the color was not so complicated to work with. So even if I have to do my decor, it will still blend with the color. So when you move into the door, which is right beside the dining, you're going to see the kitchen. And the kitchen is another thing I really love. The man used like the colors that I would love to work with, which is black and white. And honestly, the top of the kitchen being black, I love it. Like, I love it. I am never going to change it because I love it. Even though the only thing that didn't really please me like that is just the tiles on the wall. I really wish they are plain. But it's something I can work with. I'm not really complaining. And the other side, they just made the other side very easy for me to put my fridge or my freezer. And like the kitchen, just perfect for me. Not too much cupboard. And even the sink, I love the sink. It's not the regular. Oh my god, when I tell you guys I love this kitchen, and I check the water, thank god, if you live in Lagos, you will know that one of our biggest problem is water. I checked the water, it was really pure white because it is treated. Here in Lagos, even here that I currently live, one of the biggest problem I have is the fact that the water is not clean. Most of my clothes are white. If I want to wash them, I have to like buy water from the tank to wash them because the water is like, it's yellowish kind of thing. But in this house, we have clean water. I am just so happy. And one thing that stands out for me, I love the fact that they put all the compartments, like all the cabinets in one side, leaving the other side of the kitchen plain. Like when I tell you guys, when I entered this kitchen, I love the fact that the whole cabinet thing was going on in just one side of the kitchen. And you guys can see they made room for washing machine and gas. So all I have to do is bring my washing machine, fit into that other space, then the other place, my gas goes there. At least, thank god, they put a diesel smoke extractor thing. So the only thing I have to buy is just my gas. So the only thing that I did not really like is the fact that the cabinet is not the same length. I wanted the cabinet, that one that shoot up, to be the same length. Like I wanted it to be the same length so badly. But when they explained to me the reason why the cabinet is not the same length with the other cabinet, it kind of makes sense to me. But then again, I still wish it's still the same length. Honestly, if I find a way to make this the same length, I am definitely going to make it. So that's why it's not the same length. This smoke extractor thing that they put, like when you open up the cupboard, you're going to see that it comes with this old pipe thing, you know, this thing, the way it comes. So the reason why they cover it up so that it can cover the entire smoke extractor and the pipe, so it's not shooting out and looking all weird. That is the only reason why that place shoots up. But the initial design was that it's supposed to be like the same length, which makes sense to me. But if I see a way to make it the same length, I will. Even the doors are not lapping well, which the landlord promised to come fix next week. Place is closed and it's not so bad actually. So this is what the kitchen look like. And another thing I love about the kitchen is enough lights. When I tell you guys the enough light that come into this house generally is beautiful. And the kitchen is so spacious, so many compartments, very spacious kitchen. I love it. When I tell you guys, one of the things that I love most is the fact that the top of the kitchen is black. It's so aesthetically pleasing to me, and the door of the kitchen is also black. So guys, moving on, so then we are just going to go up to the rooms upstairs, and the staircase also, I love it, black and white. I like, when I tell you guys, I was so happy that this landlord did not try to come and be playing with colors, exploring color the way Nigerian landlord would normally do, like searching for houses. The way kitchen turned me off. Like you see a beautiful house, when you enter the kitchen, the cabinet is red. What? How? So this is the upside of the house, where we have our 2 rooms here in the house. So for the house, like when I just moved into the house, immediately I'll start arranging the house in my head. I started, okay, my couch will be here, my dining will be here, you know, I'll start arranging the house in my head. But when I tell you guys, I've planned this entire house in my head, but I don't know what I'm going to be doing with this. Along the night, I'll definitely come up with something I'm going to do with the space. Pinterest would definitely show me some direction. So guys, upstairs here we have 2 rooms that are facing each other, the small room and the bigger room, which is obviously the master room. So that's what the room look like. The only thing that I did not really like so much is also the tiles in this room. I also wish it's like plain or brown or like a wooden color kind of tiles. I remember telling my partner about it. It was like, you want too much for a house that you did not build. Is it your house? If you want so much perfection, go and build your own house. And if I'm being honest, this house actually ticked a lot of boxes for me. So I don't have a lot of things to complain outside few things that I feel like I might live with or I might decide to change at the end. But a lot of things here I can literally live with it. Like most of the things I have mentioned that I didn't really like is something I can live with. So the room comes with a very big wardrobe, which was a plus for me. Oh my god, when I saw this wardrobe, like this is like the house that came with the biggest wardrobe in all of the houses I have checked. This is like the biggest wardrobe I have seen, if I am correct. But the wardrobe is very, very big. It has this nylon thing I'm still going to peel off. So this is what the room looks. I love the fact that this house came with enough windows. Like they made sure they put window in any possible place. And when I tell you, one of the things I also love about this house is that it's a new house, so I get to live in it first. And it came with an entire wall glass, which you can open up as window too. Like I totally love this room, and I can't wait to bring this room to life. Like I really can't wait. Also, I think the painting, the wall is not pure white. I think it's milk color or maybe off-white kind of thing. You guys can see the difference between the ceiling white and the wall white. So I think the wall is like milk color, which also worked for me since it's very close to white. The wardrobe came with a lot of compartments, even came with drawer, a lot of space to put your handbags, and even on the top where you can put in some stuff you're not using again. So opposite this wardrobe, you have the toilet. So the toilet also, I really wish the glass in the toilet is like transparent white. Let me show you guys. Let me reduce my brightness so you guys can see. I don't know if you guys know this type of glass. I wish it's like the transparent, you know, that transparent glass. I really wish. But this is actually okay for privacy in case you're using the bathroom and somebody is around and all of that. So I really, you know, like this for that, for privacy's sake. But I really still wish it's transparent because I live alone. There's nobody I'm hiding from. And also, I think I actually like the wall. Looking at it now, I really like the wall, and I love the whole design thing going on. Even though I'm still going to spice it up, like try to hang my stuff. And yeah, I really wish the I feel like I'm wishing too much. I wish the shower head is black. But fun enough, all these things I can settle with them. But then honestly, I am so content and happy with this house because this house ticked a lot of boxes for me compared to the rest of the house I saw. Moving outside the bathroom, you have the toilet and this place. I love the fact that they put in this, like they are so thoughtful to put this in case you want to have like all those mirrors that come with lights. Definitely that's one of the mirror I'm going to be using for my bathroom. Those round mirrors that has like light at the back, so you have where to plug it and where to create electricity for it and all of that. So that's so thoughtful of them. So moving out, we are going to be moving into the second room, which is more like smaller room because the actual room, which is the master room, is way bigger than this. So that's just like a medium-sized room. It's not so big and it's not so small at all. It's just a medium-sized room. It also came with these two tall windows, which I totally love. Like the hair that comes into this house, I totally love it. So this is what the rooms look like. Having a spare room just make a lot of sense to me now. Honestly, the fact that I'm not just restricted to just one room and all of that. So this room can be very useful to me. Even if I have visitors over, maybe my sisters, my friend, they have this whole wardrobe to themselves. And I can even make this my filming room where I do my filming thing, or even convert it to an entire room where I can have visitors over, anybody I want to stay over, especially my sisters and my family. And honestly, I am so glad that this room is here. And I'm honestly so happy that this came with a very sizable wardrobe too. No matter how long you're staying, you still put your stuff. Like this wardrobe can work very well for anyone. So that's it about the second room. And the toilet also is just like the one in the master room. Nice tiles, nice wall, nice shower head, and this whole stuff. So coming out of the room, we are heading downstairs. And that's pretty much it for everything going on upstairs, just the two rooms and all of that. And I really can't wait to start putting this house together. I already brought some of my stuff because electricians are working. I brought my old AC, my old DSTV, and I'm literally waiting for them to finish work so I can move in. So there's another room at the back which I totally forgot to film. It's just a small room with bathroom and toilet where you can keep your stuff, or even maybe your gate man can stay there or something like that. maybe in one of my video I'll show you guys. I am just very excited about this house, and I can't even wait to start putting it together. You need to know, looking for a house, it took me a whole 1 month and seeing about, I'm not exaggerating, about 13 different houses before I found this house. So definitely I'll be keeping you guys updated, and I'm going to make a video sharing all my experience for apartments. And now that I know better, there are a lot of things I did wrong that if I had done that earlier, I would have found like maybe another nice place, or still found this place early. So I'm going to be making a video sharing with you guys every single thing you need to know about house hunting, house budgeting, where to find house, when to look for house, and the kind of agents you need to be looking out for. That video will be coming up soon. And yeah, that's it about this house, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Okay, y'all should subscribe for content, because we're about to be shooting a lot of content. Like, I can't even wait. See you guys. Bye.